Hello to my colleagues in the insurance industry. I'm Joe Plumeri, Chairman and CEO of Willis. I'm sure I don't have to tell you how momentous an occasion this is. I think it's fair to say that there is no building site anywhere that occupies a larger place in world history than the World Trade Center here in Manhattan. The time to rebuild it at last is here. It has not been an easy road, and it will take much work on the part of many of us to get this job done, but we will get it done. Today, we take a great step forward in that direction. What we are doing today is not just helping create a new skyline in one of the great cities of the world. We are creating a monument. In fact, we are creating many monuments. We are creating a monument to our city, our nation, and the civilized world. We are creating a monument to architecture. And today, right now, we are creating something that only you in this room ultimately can accomplish. We are creating a monument to the insurance industry. What a monument this is. One of the world's foremost developers, several of the world's greatest architects, many of the world's finest builders, everyone involved knows that this is a project like no other.
Towers 2, 3, and 4 are a unique piece of history in architectural terms. They will be great buildings that will help to power downtown's economy and help to secure the city's future. But they also speak to a different way of designing and building buildings. Everything about this project is historic, but nothing less than the way we are going about designing these buildings. It's on the 10th floor of 7 World Trade Center. There is a task force space. Half of that floor, over 20,000 feet, has been set up as a mega architectural and engineering studio where all the different architectural firms, plus the structural engineers, the mechanical engineers, the Port Authority and other government agencies, everybody has put their people on that floor to work together in a coordinated fashion to design and build the project. It's an amazing undertaking. No one's ever done this before, to co-locate everybody who's involved in one space to make sure that we do it well and we do it efficiently and we do it together.
These big projects tend to take on a life of their own, and managing the projects is as much of a challenge as the creative and technical challenges. The fact that we organized the design team in a task force space in 7 World Trade Center, I believe, was an important part of our strategy. What it did was connect everybody to the effort of rebuilding the World Trade Center. They look out the window and there is the site. Every schedule that we've established in the past year, we've met to the day. Not only the major milestones, but meetings and so on. This is a well-organized project, and I've spent a lot of time in this business, and I've never worked with a better group of people.
If you can imagine building 4 very large skyscrapers on the sides of the Empire State Building all at the same time, and you start thinking about the number of trucks of concrete and steel and the number of workmen that need to come to the site on a daily basis, the challenge gets pretty intense. But the secret to all of that is advanced planning. I'm part of a team that we've assembled that has extensive experience in building major large-scale projects like that. We've hired some of the best architects and engineers in the world to design these buildings. We have some of the best construction managers and construction trade contractors in the world building buildings of this size and building them quickly. Managing that process is my job, and making sure that all of that expertise is applied in the right way and in the right amount at the right time is the key to making an overall success of the project.
I have said many times that insurance is the DNA of capitalism. Nothing in our world happens without insurance. Nothing is built, nothing is produced, nothing moves forward without us, without you.
We are here, obviously, to talk about the World Trade Center and what I view as a monumentally important step forward in resolution of litigation claims relating thereto.
As a regulator, I'm most proud of an insurance industry that stepped up, an industry that frankly often does not get the kind of credit it should get for permitting us as a society to go forth take prudential risks, advance capitalism and our own personal undertakings as people and as a society, all the while understanding that we have properly hedged those undertakings.
We're about to embark upon the true rebuilding of the Trade Center. We concluded that our choices would be Norman Foster, Richard Rogers, and Fumihiko Maki. These three architects produced extraordinary works of architecture.
When these towers open in 2012, the world will be watching. All eyes will be on this square of land on this island in the Hudson River because of what it represents on so many levels. Everyone will know what risks were involved, what expense, what daring, what persistence, what effort, what passion it took to bring these new monuments into being. One of the questions they'll ask, I'm sure, is this: who had the vision, the pride, the commitment to provide the insurance that allowed this incredible undertaking to happen? There will be many proud people that day standing together. I hope you'll be with us. Thank you very much, everybody.